The European Commission has taken the first steps to disciplining Italy over its big spending budget. Italian Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini has defended the plans, claiming the government's fiscal targets are valid, and he's indicated he's not prepared to negotiate.
What the Italian government has put on the table, we see a risk of the country sleepwalking into instability. I hope this risk is to be avoided because at the end what is at stake is the well-being and future prosperity of Italian people.
Well, our business editor Sasha Vakalina joins me now in the studio. Sasha, what more can you tell us about this latest round between the EU and Italy over this budget?
So what we heard today from Dombrovskis, of course, is that the European Union actually sees particularly serious non-compliance with EU debt rules in Italy's budget plan, which warrants opening of a debt-based excessive deficit procedure. This is like a very complex procedure by the European Commission, of course, when it comes to these cases. Don't forget, that's the very first time that the EU country ever being rejected the budget, right? So we have never seen it. We don't have this experience yet, of course, until today. This is the very first step. It will take a couple of weeks for the EU members to approve it, and then we can go on with the actual procedure. We've heard, of course, from the Italian Prime Minister, who said that country's budget is excellent and it should go ahead. I quote him on that one. And of course, at the same time, Matteo Salvini saying that he's ready to confront Juncker, Moscovici, or whoever over Italy's budget plan. So we shouldn't expect probably lots of change from Rome. I have to say here that basically there is an interesting thing, or apart from the deficit target, right, there is also the growth forecast. So Rome is being very, very optimistic about the GDP growth they're expecting for next year. Check it out. So basically, Italian government is looking at the growth figures of 1.5% in 2019. That is, of course, much higher than from the EU's autumn forecast, with the Commission expecting 1.2% only. That's lower. And today we've got the latest from the Organization for the Economic Cooperation and Development in Europe, expecting Italy to grow, and Italy's economy, one of the biggest in the Eurozone, to grow only by 0.9% next year.